We are halfway through the year of 2023. Can y'all believe we're there already?
I can't. It's going by so fast. It's about to be August, dude. It just turned July.
It's so close to August. It's weird.
I'm just ready for the winter. It's too fucking hot, dude.
It is too freaking
It's going to be too cold.
I feel like we
Ice
just,
storms,
man. Already
ice storms.
I feel like we just had heat come through, and now it's like, oh, it's too hot. Excuse me, burping, over here.
God
It's still
dang.
happening.
getting
Yeah,
choked up.
it's just wild, But we're going to talk about our game of the year candidates so far. So we're going to run through a list of some of the more highlighted games of the first half of the year, and just kind of decide, like, is this a game that is on our game of the year list at all? Or is it not that much there? Obviously, other games have come out this year beyond this, but this is just a kind of a helping of the ones that we have played and or just want to bring mention to because they've been good games. Because there's been a lot of good games already this year. It's kind of crazy. Like, we're probably at one of the best games. I mean, one of the best years in games in a while.
That's right.
So,
You want to run through the list and then go over what we think?
yeah, it's a plan.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's the list, guys. Dead Space remake.
Oh, wait, no, not the whole. I don't want to read the whole list.
Oh.
I was going to go like one at a time. I didn't know that's what you meant.
Yes, I want to
sorry.
do that, but not
No,
your way.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Not
what I
your
mean.
way. No.
Well, how about we run through the list and then we can each talk about what we think.
Okay.
That way everyone knows. So we don't have to go through all of these. I don't
Okay.
think we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
okay.
your way. We're doing it this way now.
All right, here's a list. Dead Space Remake, Hogwarts Legacy, Atomic Heart, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Dead Island 2, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Street Fighter 6, Diablo 4, and Final Fantasy 16.
All right, that's it, everybody. Thanks for listening.
That's all you needed.
So what Brett originally wanted to do was us to pick from this list.
Oh, he wanted us to
what
pick.
we thought was going to be game of the year.
Yeah.
These are all the contenders for the first half of the year, right?
Well, no, I had some other ones I was going to talk about.
Yeah,
but it's
you're
okay,
missing
it's fine.
Redfall. I don't know why that's
I
not.
was
Oh, yeah,
gonna-
Redfall.
I was going to get to
Gollum.
some other
Where's
ones, but
Gollum?
Yeah, I took Gollum out. That was definitely not going to be there. No, we're good. We're
If
good.
I
we're
was
good.
listening to this, I want to know what the contenders are before we dive into it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
I'm like, why am I listening to this?
Should we go over
There
the
you
ones
go.
not released yet?
No.
No, that's going to be
This
for
is
the
just
next,
for-
that's going to be for later.
Yeah.
Next episode.
This is for the first
next
half
topic.
of the year.
Sorry.
All right. In
Yeah.
July, we got
I was like, what are you doing?
a hot minute.
All right. So y'all derailed this for me. Okay. I had a plan. I had a system. All right. So
Plans?
now I don't know what to
So-
do anymore. It's all throwing me off. Okay.
Just
Go. Y'all talk.
Just go.
Y'all talk
Go
about
with
stuff.
your original plan.
Well, I don't know what I can't anymore. I'm all
Why?
lost. I'm all confused.
Well, confused. It doesn't take
All
much.
right, I
does
think
it?
there's only a few on here that I think.
Yeah.
So the games I haven't played that I wanted to play, I'm going to go with that first.
Thank you.
Is Dead Space Remake. I actually wanted to play this game, but I'm scared to, and for two different reasons, because I have a lot of games to play, and plus, I don't like horror, gory stuff. Resident Evil 4 Remake, I don't even think that, my personal opinion, remake shouldn't be
Yeah.
game of the year.
Yeah.
I know it's an outstanding game, but it had its time. I think there should be a separate category for this, since we're doing
Best
so
remakes
many remakes.
of
You
the
know what
year.
I mean?
Yeah.
Like, well, not for us to have it, but for like the game of the year people.
Yeah.
Dead Island 2, I didn't get a chance to play. Jedi, oh no, skip that one. Legend of Zelda, I haven't played yet. Street Fighter 6, haven't played, not going to play. And then Final Fantasy 16, I haven't played, but I heard it is like bucking up PlayStation 5s.
Yeah.
Like overheating them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
In a bad way.
Yeah.
But I also heard it's really good too.
Yeah, I heard it was no. I heard it was outstanding. They're like, it's worth it.
So play a good game, but your PlayStation might explode.
Don't play in long doses.
Yeah, long
basically.
doses. Take your time.
All right.
Put a fucking ice cooler on top of it or something.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those are the games I haven't played.
Gotcha.
For the games I have played, Hogwarts Legacy, Atomic Heart, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Diablo 4. So out of my list of games for so far this year, that's hard.
It is hard.
I would like to say Diablo 4.
Your game of the year?
Like out of this list, because I'm not looking in the future stuff. I have,
Well, I know.
so far,
But
yes,
so far.
Diablo 4.
Diablo, really?
Yep.
Surprise.
Because
That is surprising.
it's a great game. The everything about it.
Not even Hogwarts Legacy?
No, because this game like has a lot of content in it. It's
Okay.
keeping me going, even though I'm upset about them dropping a season 1. But for true hardcore Diablo players, They are loving this
Okay,
because
okay,
it gives
okay.
them more shit to do.
I forget this Diablo has a very
Yeah.
deep connection to you.
Deep connection, and it has deep connections with everyone else. Instead of just
True.
replaying it over and over again or trying to find this gear, trying to do this, they can finally explore more. They can get more enthralled with the story and more detailed. And I think the story is phenomenal. And I love Lilith. I will do anything for that woman. But
She's not a woman.
But like the game as a whole, I think they improved a lot with the cinematics, with the storyline, everything like that, and that's why I'm trying not to rush through this game. So it's a love-hate relationship with this game, and I'm really enjoying it. So I think it's Game of the Year material, and I think it's probably going to win out of this list.
Yeah.
Because Atomic Heart, it was okay. I fell off of it quick. Hogwarts Legacy got very fucking repetitive, but it was still super fun. And then Jedi Survivor, the storyline did kind of fall a little flat for me. It was still entertaining, but I think they left it way too open for something else to happen. So, bam.
Nice. Cool.
So y'all want to go through the list?
Sure.
You want me
for
to
it.
go?
Go
Cool.
for it.
Yeah, you fucked up my whole plan. This isn't better.
Yeah.
See,
No, you're
Jason
fine.
just talked for hours. I didn't say anything.
I
yet.
know. I know.
you're good,
That's what
you're
he's
good.
thinking. That's what he's
No,
thinking.
I just want to. I was planning on giving more time to each game and kind of going through one at a time.
No,
but
we don't
we're
need
past
to
that
give.
already.
Some of
Yeah.
these don't need time at all.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brett.
This is what you get for
Fine.
not putting Gollum on here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But
Worst game of the
so
year.
for the games that I played, that would be Game of the Year right now.
Okay, yeah,
For the
yeah.
games I haven't played that's on this list, I think Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Awakened fucking Kingdom. I think that one, whatever game that one is, I
Yes.
think that one's going to get it out
Okay.
of this list.
Yeah.
Well, here
But for you,
are-
not right.
For me, because I haven't played
Yeah.
it and experienced.
Do you think you
I
will?
I want to, but I feel like a scrub because I haven't beat the first one. You know what I mean? I know I don't have to play the first one in order to play this one, but I feel like I wouldn't truly appreciate the storyline or anything like that since I haven't beaten it. I
I think it'll be fine.
in the first one, I beat all the divine beasts. Y'all probably heard this before, but I didn't go after Ganon. So since they
Yeah.
and they added like so much cool stuff to this game, like combining different shit to different things and making vehicles and all this stuff. I'm like, oh man, that'd be awesome to do, but that will take over my life. I already know it.
You better get on it now, man.
No, I'll wait till I'm retired and have nothing else going
my
on.
gosh.
Let me get out my Switch and play the Legends of the Tiered Kingdoms. I play as Zelda.
Papa,
That's
that came
not
out
right,
years
Dad.
ago.
You're playing as Link. What are you doing?
Shut up.
Shut up. You don't know games. I was on a podcast. We don't listen to podcasts anymore, Dad. You're going crazy. It's all in our brain now. Oh, they're in my brain.
I don't have a brain.
Sorry. All right. Austin.
Yeah. All right, here's my top 3 picks in order from best to least. First, Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom. Second, Hogwarts Legacy, and third would be Atomic Heart.
Oh. So. Okay.
Obviously, if you listen to the podcast, we know why Tears of the Kingdom is so good. Go back and listen to that review. Actually, there's 2, right?
Yep.
Yep.
One with Trevor and one with us.
Yep. And then we got Hogwarts Legacy. I feel like they just did such a good job of bringing that world to life. And you
Yep.
get all the spell casting, and you can ride the brooms and see all the cool creatures and stuff. I mean, what's not to like there? And then you got Atomic Heart, which I felt like surprisingly was very good. The story was fairly good. It's not the best thing in the world, but having the open world and going around and upgrading the stuff that you have and dealing with those the robots and having to fight those boss battles were pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So
It was a good game.
It kind of blew me away that it was going to be like that.
They're coming out with DLC for it. You see that?
No, I didn't. Oh,
Did y'all, either of y'all finish the story?
Nope.
nope.
Yeah.
Because so many other games came out.
I know.
Yeah.
that's- I wanted
Eventually
to,
it got repetitive.
Yeah.
The story wasn't as amazing.
I want to jump into this game, but I'm also like,
Oh, you haven't played it yet?
no, I never got into
Wow.
it. Yeah, because by the time it came out, then Hogwarts came out, and I was just like, no, I'm not playing anything else.
And that's what happened to me too. I was trying to get through.
Or
as
no,
far
no,
as-
sorry,
came out
Hogwarts came out first, but when it came out, I
came
didn't
after it?
want to play.
Something else came out after it because I was
Yeah.
just like, I don't need to buy this game, but I need something to hold me off because I was going to replay Hogwarts again.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know what it was, but
I don't know.
That's my top 3. I mean, maybe Final Fantasy would be good. I kind of want to try it out, but I don't know if I'll get a chance to.
Yeah.
by Game of the Year time.
Yeah. I'm hearing so many good things about. I mean,
Yeah, I'm hearing
besides the
great
thing
things.
falling apart, you know, on stuff. But like, they were like, it's Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Like, it's a very strong Game of Thrones story.
Why
And
did they say it in
then-
the first place? Yeah, I gotta play it.
Yeah, well, all the reviews I've been reading have been saying that, and it's like very. And apparently, I was hearing a behind the scenes of this game, and they were saying that like when they started making this game, because the guy that's the creative head of this, well, first the team behind this is the ones that made the MMO, so that already is going to set it in a different pathway, you know, because they did Final Fantasy 14 or whatever the MMO version was, and then beyond that, the guy that's like the creative head is the guy that made Devil May Cry. So like there's not really like the legacy like Final Fantasy people that are like spearheading this game. It's a bunch of different people, and apparently they took the creatives into the room and they were like, okay, before we start making this game, I want you guys to sit here. We're gonna sit in a theater room and we're gonna watch Game of Thrones from start to finish.
Wow.
And like made him sit down and watch it because he was like, I want to kind of build that kind of like world of like the political drama across different regions and whatnot. And that's why like this kind of came to be, was inspired by a lot of that.
Wow.
I was like,
that
that's really
actually
interesting.
sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, Game of Thrones meets Final Fantasy.
So it's definitely been
Overheats
intriguing. me.
PlayStation.
Yeah, and overheats PlayStation.
Wait, is it only PlayStation?
PlayStation
Yeah.
5 exclusive? Yeah.
Man, damn it. Well, ours are special because they're originals and have bigger heat sinks, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, the original PlayStation, like the Wave 1, probably Wave 2 as well, maybe even 3, they all have the bigger heat sinks. Eventually, the newer waves that were coming out had smaller heat sinks, and people were reporting that their PlayStations are getting hotter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so the first time in history where Wave 1 is actually
good.
the best wave.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, this game is definitely on my radar very, very badly, and I want to jump into it as I finish some other games because I've never been a Final Fantasy fan, but this one just sounds and looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
And has caught my eye for sure. So on this list here, I wanted to put like the remakes on here just because like I forgot Dead Space remake came out this year. Like
Yeah.
that seems like forever ago. But
Keep seeing it on the Steam, and I'm like, I want to play it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I have so many other games to play.
Yep.
I agree though. I feel like for a remake for us to get on a game of the year list has got to be like life changing, like Final Fantasy VII level that like basically like completely redid the whole entire thing and like
Yeah.
you can't tell a difference. This one is going to look really good, but it's not any majorly different from like the original Dead Space, you
Yeah.
know? So,
Exactly.
probably not going to go on there for me, but I still think that also before I go into my list here, do you want to continue playing Dead Island 2? Are you still interested in that?
I think I've finally fallen off. There's just so many other games. I mean,
So glad I didn't get that game.
Damn, I want to
knew that
finish
was
it
gonna
so
happen.
bad.
I know.
So this is why I can't play games with Austin because he falls off too quick.
What? Dude, there's so many other games right now.
We just played one time, man. Come on, let's do
I know
it.
it never came.
Play
Well,
with me.
Okay, I'll play with you. I mean, I still have it. I might as well keep playing.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
All right.
All right.
I still got. I have Resident Evil 4 remake too.
Oh, did you start that? I don't remember. I forgot that
did.
came out too.
Actually, did I return that already?
Yeah.
You know, I think I sold that back just to get Dead Island.
Oh my god.
I traded one zombie game for another.
Right. Yeah. I would like to see Dead Island 2 through, but I'm also okay if you wanted to stop playing it. Then I'll just stop playing it too, I guess. But unless you decide to buy it, then I'll talk you into it.
Nope.
Okay.
I just feel like there's a lot of content in there, and at this point, we're about to hit the
Oh, I know.
steamrolling
I know.
of video games. I think it's a good time to just cut that one.
Yeah.
loose. Go sell
Yeah.
back to GameStop.
I bought it digitally.
Well, that's your own problem.
Yeah. Damn. Okay. Well, that was one that I was excited to see finish out. I might do it on my own at some point. We'll see. Well, I don't know. Probably not. It's hard. It's a hard game.
I mean,
a
it's
hard game to
nothing to
play.
really. It's not going to be game of the year.
No. It's just fun. It's a
Yeah.
fun one.
It was the better of the games that have come out,
Yeah.
so I guess it deserves to be on the list.
Yeah. No, I just put it on here because I just wanted to see if you would finish it with me because I was really excited.
Oh yeah, there was just a reminder to
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah, it's just a reminder. Okay, so my list, definitely my first one still is Hogwarts Legacy, by far. I beat that game and want to go back to it. Like I just miss like that game is something that kept pulling me back and was just so so good. I know you guys mentioned that like the story kind of lost you, and I mean it did kind of like go off the rails a little bit. Well, it didn't go off the rails. It just kind of like, okay, I know what's coming. I know what's going to happen. There was no surprise or anything like that. You know, unlike Jedi Survivor, that did have some surprises, but Jedi Survivor still to me is not a game worth talking about game of the year category. I mean, I've enjoyed it. And I am back into it. I'm going to finish it. I'm like 2 missions away, I think, from beating the game, but I was very saddened by the performance. That still bothers the crap out of me that this game, being single player only, had this many bugs at launch. And it's just not that interesting of a game. Gameplay can be fun, but it's also incredibly gamey where I'm just like moving in an area, I'm jumping up on climbing things, but the environments are so like designed for the traversal. Like we were watching that video on Uncharted, and Uncharted, like the environments, although they are also designed for traversal, look natural and feel like that's the world. Whereas in this, it's like, I can't imagine there's these strategically placed walls that you can wall run on everywhere in this environment. Like it's not practical, you know? So like there's stuff like that. And there's like these randomly placed like electrical circuits that just happen to pull out a thing at a certain, it's gamey ass game. And it bothers me in a world that's so Star Wars heavy. That's like, I feel like I'm playing a like Super Mario platformer that just looks incredibly good. And that's just sad.
Well, hopefully next podcast we can dive into it because there's a lot I want to say.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say it all here.
Right.
But I agree.
Coming soon.
It became a slog.
Yeah.
Towards the end. There's some good moments in the middle, and the way it ends for me was just like, are you serious? This is how it ends? Like, this is the climactic ending we were going towards? Like, just not, it was not
Can't
worth
wait.
it. Yeah, it was not worth it.
I also...
Yeah.
Yeah, you agree?
Yeah, I'm sure.
We'll
talk about it later.
Okay, cool. Diablo 4, like, I guess is my number 2. I hate to say it. I'll be honest. I feel the same about Tears of the Kingdom as I did Breath of the Wild. I do not want to go back to that game. What? I don't know what it is. That game does not interest me. Like I
don't know games, Brett. You don't know games.
Apparently not, because like I've been thinking about it. It's like I've been like, okay,
thought
I'm
you
gonna
really
go play
enjoyed it.
I did the first little bit I played, and now I'm just like, I have no desire to return to that game. Like it's the weirdest thing, and it's like everybody loves this game, but like Jedi Survivor, I finally had a desire. I'm like, let me jump back into it, and I played it. I was like, this is fun, and I'm going to do it again with Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe it'll do it, but like the story's not interesting to me. The world is good, but it's still very bland. And I love the building mechanics. I like the combat, but it's just like, I don't know. It's just something about it. There's not a pull that I want. There's no like carrot on the stick that's like pulling me through. And I don't know what it is. It's like, I thought this was going to change because I felt so good about it when I first played it, but I, dropped off for some other games. And then now I'm like, I could care less to go back to it. And I'm like, shit, like I want to love it so bad and I can't.
That is sad.
I don't know what it is. So right now, this has no chance of being on my game of the year. Tears of the Kingdom.
It's probably going to get it.
I mean, it's going to get it for other people. Yeah. But for me, it just doesn't, I just don't get it.
Well, early on, I was like, Hogwarts Legacy is going to get game of the year.
Yeah.
Like, hands down. At least by the public. I don't know about Game Awards.
Right.
The whole controversy.
Yeah.
Man, I was like, Tears of the Kingdom is good, and I just don't think it deserves Game of the Year because it's just the sequel and it's different in only certain ways. But man, there are some freaking story moments in there that were just like, damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of hoping
stop
for.
And pause, and there's a whole story in there that just like it's all fun and dandy, and then just your spirits get crushed.
Damn.
And I haven't finished yet, but I'm right at the end. Like I'm right there. So I'm just curious to see how that all pans out. But man, just that one moment alone, just it changes like what's been going on. Yeah, that's all I can say.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I want it so badly to push through it. It's just it's so funny because like again, Jedi Survivor, I thought I was gonna just stop playing that and give up on it. But then after I finished Hogwarts Legacy and played through some other stuff, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna jump back into Jedi Survivor. And now I've been like, okay, I got the hook. I'm moving. So I feel like Jedi Survivor was also slow once you got past like the first like Coruscant like place. You go into Kobo and you start like uncovering stuff. It was a very slow burn to get to like the exciting stuff.
Oh yeah. But then you just keep hopping back to the same places over and over.
Exactly.
And that's what really
the thing that
pissed me off. I'm like, here we are again in Kobo for the 5th time to do one thing to go somewhere else.
I know.
Like, bro, are you serious?
I gotta grab this fucking canister.
Yeah. Flip a switch.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that. Make fun of that game later on.
Thank you.
I don't know why. It's just weird. It's funny. I look at this list and I'm like, there were so many good games, but at the same time, I look back and I'm like, nothing other than
nothing,
Hogwarts
like, really get you.
Hogwarts blew my mind.
Yeah.
Like
Yes,
no joke. Like
yes.
that game through and through, like blew my mind how good it was. And Dead Island was fun. Jedi Survivor has been fun. Legend of Zelda was great mechanics, just not a Brett game for whatever reason. I enjoyed Diablo 4 with friends, but like I'm not gonna play that game by myself. Like that is not a solo game for me. I don't know why. It's boring as shit when I'm playing solo. I want to be in there with people. It's just kind of like how like when we play Recon Breakpoint. Like that is not a solo game. That is I want to get in there and do stupid shit with my friends.
Enjoy with my friends. Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope Final Fantasy 16 is really good. Because that's
You just have to default to Diablo 4 right now.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hogwarts is the only one on this list that I'm like, this is game of the year worthy.
Yeah.
And then Diablo 4 is a default. And then I want to put Zelda on there just because it's Zelda and everybody else is saying it, but it's not personally for me. Like,
Yeah.
we're in that category.
I agree.
I hope Starfield, man. Oh God,
I mean, everything's about to change as soon as we get to Game of the Year game.
Yeah. It's going to change
Yeah.
a
So
lot.
many more contenders.
it's gonna be wild. It'll be interesting to see when we look back on some of these earlier, because I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about. Like most of these games came out in the first 3 months. No, not the first 6 months, the first 3. And it's like, damn,
Yeah. No, I
kinda wild.
completely agree.
That's yeah. And I left off Forspoken. I mean,
Got a lot of games, man. Forspoken, Redfall, Gollum. Or again,
man.
what else?
I mean, Redfall is on my game of the year list. Let's go out there right now. It's game of the year candidate. Probably above Hogwarts Legacy, honestly. I mean, game is so good. I mean, that time when that vampire just like froze in place as I was
Did
fighting
the T-pose and walked around.
T-pose, yeah, that was so
In
good.
daylight.
I mean, that time when we started, I had to restart the game because I couldn't get in the fire station. I mean,
All
that was
about the
such
experience,
good
man.
content.
That was the best.
All about that journey.
Oh, so good. I mean, I never thought that. I mean, think of how immersive of a sim is this game to be like you have to exit the menu
How shitty
and
real life
restart.
That's what they were going for.
I mean, immersive sim at its finest. Like I thought I was playing that. Oh man, it's just crazy. So yeah, game of the year so far. So for me, Hogwarts Legacy.
Diablo 4.
Tears of the Kingdom.
Look at that. We're all mixed. I love it.
Man.
I love it. It's good stuff. So stay tuned.
Do you agree? Do you not agree? Do we miss anything?
Yeah.
Shout
All-
out
all
B-Day.
things. Comments. Leave comments. We need them.
I mean, we didn't talk about Sons of the Forest. I mean,
Who cares?
Fire Emblem.
No one's playing
Engage,
that
you know?
anymore.
I left off Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp. I mean,
For good reason.
man,
These are
good
just
shit.
games. They aren't game of the years.
Destiny 2 Lightfall, what was it? Crime Boss Rocket City. I mean, come
man,
on.
we-
Y'all are pretty hyped for that. That is
Dude, I was so hyped for that. It just fell
Shit.
apart. I do want to like just one day just get that game when it's like on a super sale and just
Play it.
stream it and just talk about how bad it is as we're playing it.
I don't even want to do that.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of
But
time.
it's got to be like $5, you know?
It's got to be.
So donate $5 so Brett can play a shitty game.
Thank you. Yeah, please.
And make good content with it.
Patreon.com/TheInnerGamer. That's
right.
Donate $5 now. All right, that's going to wrap it up for our game of the year so far. What is your game of the year? Let us know in the comments below.
I wanted to tell you, but you told me no. I can't say it. So
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
because it's not out yet. Oh, don't say anything.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah.
something
Well,
different.
you could say it in the next segment.
Okay. It's a Brett show. We're just,